Guangzhou Expat, welcome to our new video. So when I'm thinking of health and fitness in Guangzhou, there's definitely one brand that comes to my mind first, if I may. It's definitely K2Fit. So we're very honored to have today Coach Sara here in the studio. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm honored to be here and to be with you guys.
Thank you so much. So we want to kind of warm up a little. So yes, exactly. I have to learn some moves as well.
That's my half dance, half workout warm up.
So to warm up a little bit, could you tell me 3 surprising weird things about yourself?
I love junk food. Yeah.
Isn't that on the no list?
It is. But if I could eat junk food every day and I didn't know what it did to my body and I didn't know that it would make me gain weight and I wouldn't feel good, then I probably would enjoy it much more. But I love the taste. I just make sure I only eat it once in a while.
So what's your number 1 favorite? If you can only,
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese?
I would eat macaroni and cheese every single day if I could. I'm like a child.
Well, it is really delicious indeed. Okay, so junk food. What else?
I hate doing cardio.
What?
Yeah, I really I love doing weight training, but the way I program workouts for me and for my clients is a way that they can structure it so you're getting a lot of cardio within the exercises. But to go on a treadmill for 30 minutes, oh no.
So do you still do it?
I still do it.
How do you get yourself to do it then?
Force myself, like just know that it's good for me and just know sometimes we don't like doing things, but I have to do cardio a couple times a week. I would prefer like playing a sport.
Well, I certainly do know you have a lot of willpower.
Yes.
To get yourself doing that.
You have to, yeah.
Okay, the third thing?
I sleep with a monkey on my head.
A monkey on your head?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a stuffed animal that I got from a friend gave it to me from IKEA about 5 years ago. It started when I was in hospital actually, and I couldn't sleep because all the lights and everything was on.
Oh yeah.
And so I had Baza. His name's Baza, just so you know. don't forget, it's Baza, the monkey. He's my buddy. He sleeps on my head. So he basically like all the lights would be out. So I would be in the hospital. He protected me from the lights, and then I could sleep. And then when I got home, I just never took him off my head. So now,
whatever makes you sleep better, right?
I sleep. He's like my protection from the light.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
you can send us a picture.
Yes, sure. I'll send you a picture of Baza.
We put the picture somewhere over here. Okay, cool. So I know a lot of people kind of know you from the community already, with the K2Fit challenges and everything. So how long have you been in Guangzhou?
18 years.
So 18 years you said?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in 1 minute, can you tell me 18 memories about living in Guangzhou? Anything that comes your mind. Okay, just blurt it out.
Oh God.
Okay, we start.
Jiujiang New Town, like developing. Friends leaving, friends coming, friends leaving again, friends coming. It's kind of what it's like, right?
Yes.
The Asia Games. I was a volunteer there. That was cool.
Wow.
I'm not very good at this game. Gyms becoming an actual thing. Women starting to work out. This was very cool. Guangzhou. Dragon Boat Festival, always being an amazing experience. That's like 9. Oh man. My brain doesn't work this fast. What else? The tower going up. Yeah, which is, I take a photo of it every day. What else? Mobikes coming in. Didi making my life so much better. Thank you, Didi. Seriously, so much better.
Any other apps you like?
K2Fit challenge.
K2Fit challenge, of course.
And that's it. Oh.
Well, 13. I think pretty good.
I should be able to think faster than that, right? I should have come right after the gym.
Well, we already know that you're top game at the gym,
Yes.
so we need to try and challenge you on other things
Right.
as well.
Okay. So I can't just like work out for an hour in front of you and show how
Too easy
strong
for
I
you.
am.
Too easy for you, right?
Okay. All right.
Each season of the K2Fit challenge that you do of 10 weeks of working out become the ultimate you, right?
Yes. Ultimate you.
So how did that challenge get started, and what drives you to help people this way?
The challenge actually organically started from the fact that I had boot campers and personal training clients, and there's only so many hours in a day, right?
Yes.
So you can only reach so many people. But my boot campers basically asked, well, Coach Kara, when we're not with you, what do we do? And I was like, well, you go to the gym. They're like, but how? We don't know how. You're the coach. I'm like, yeah, but I have to go with you to the gym. And then I was like, well, that doesn't work because I can't. There's 30 of you. I don't have enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
And so I created a plan. I said, if you follow my plan to a T, I will give you a free plan that you work out 3 times on the outside of boot camp. So they were coming to boot camps like twice a week, maybe 3 times, and then they would do the plan.
Okay.
I also gave them a meal plan on top of that and made it a 30-day plan. And honestly, I did not... What was online training at the time? There was no such thing as online training.
So when was this?
This was 8 years ago. So I gave them all, like I emailed them and I gave them all sheets of paper, like how to follow the program with my crayon drawings and stuff. And they're like, I said, but if you follow this, you're going to do great. And after 30 days, everyone did really, really well.
Wow.
But I didn't even know it would work because I was like, what's coaching if you're not in front of your client? Like I'd never done it before. And then I was like, oh, well that worked out really well. And the people who were not my clients, people in Guangzhou, were like, oh my gosh, so-and-so change. How do we become part of the K2Fit? Like, how do we get an online plan? So I built an 8-week plan. And that was the second one. And we did it, everyone just put in 100 kwai.
Yeah.
And there was one man winner and one woman.
Okay.
At the end, they just split the pot. So it was cool. Like we had I think 60 people on that. So it just kept growing each time. And then as we progressed and did more and started doing programming, like the emails, the content, the videos that we put in, the time, the coaching, the motivation, I realized that I was working like 8 hours a day on this. I was like, I think we probably better start charging for this. Like I love fitness and I love people and but I really like to eat food too and like house my children,
Yeah, exactly. You cannot work for free 8 hours a day.
So we built the challenge into what it is today, which is a 10-week program that we set people up and give them all the programs for 10 weeks, meals, coaching, motivation, recipes, and the most fantastic community you could possibly be a part of. It is like a joy for me to watch every day how everybody helps each other out and motivates each other to like do their best. Even if they fall off track, they're like, come on buddy, you got it, and like really encourage each other. We have captains and ambassadors of K2Fit, which is really like, man, I almost want to say thanks to them right now because they're really of course I try to build something amazing and make sure that people see results and spread that knowledge, but with hundreds and thousands of clients, I rely on my captains and ambassadors to help bridge the gap between some people, and so we have like captains in Shanghai, for example. They take care of their teams. Captains in Zhuhai, they take care of their teams, and so all the information goes from me, and I'm coaching everybody. But these captains and ambassadors are like the heart of the community. They're like an extension of me because they're coaching with it, like under me, to their team and motivating their team, and then so I get to help people, they're helping people, everyone's seeing results, and it's a beautiful organization. I love it.
Well, yeah, definitely what I see is you're bringing your inspiration and passion onto the ambassadors and other coaches and so on, and they spreading it forward and forward. It's just this just gets spreading.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So K2Fit is like very organic in its growth, and the people that are within K2Fit, there is just a very special vibe about this community because it hasn't been like we're doing all the advertising, marketing, we're this big corporate company that just pushing money into it and getting as many members as possible. That's not the goal. The goal is to spread fitness organically through people who love it and making sure that everybody is successful in their journey.
Oh, that's just amazing. But if I might go a little bit onto the business side as well,
Sure.
because I see now like K2Fit, it is an amazing brand. It's something like I go out there to the streets to ask a random expat at least.
Yeah.
You know, they most likely heard what K2Fit is.
Yes.
And who Sara is and thing, and recognize, you know, your logo and your things and your, you know, poses and everything.
Yes.
So how did you build that up, the brand?
Yeah, that is a good question. I realized that, you know, I'm so passionate about coaching and I really want to impact the lives of many, many, many people. And the only way you can do that is by sharing what you do. And so I post a lot, I write a lot of articles, I share success stories from our clients, just to let people know, like, this is what we are, who we are. Before I really didn't want to post anything because I was like, this isn't about me, like that it's, you know, it's about the people, right? But in order for me to help more people, they need to see it. They need to see what K2Fit's doing. So I kind of got over the fear of going, hi, I'm K2Fit and join my program, because, you know, like,
you definitely shouldn't be shy, because I think
you're
the kind of people like we look up to and say, you know, she's done it and she's, you know, so nice and inspirational, and, you know, I feel always with companies that if you can see the person behind it becomes more real, and something you can relate to, something you can trust.
Yes, yeah, and I definitely want that to be and I think that is what K2Fit exudes. The brand is a trustworthy, loving company built on community, you know, and just the heart of it. You know, I got into coaching because I really, really, really wanted to help people. I didn't know it would get so big. I'm very happy that it's so big because, again, we get to help more people. Yeah, it's just super cool.
I think there's a lot of, you know, stories like that. You know, you just start doing your passion, what you love to do, and it will just organically grow.
Yes. And
then one day you realize, oh wow, this is something.
Yeah, absolutely. So now it's interesting because every time like a client or even one of our ambassadors say, you know, so and so did so well, or coach, you know, I'm in my 40s and I've never been so fit. Like, oh, that's so cool. And so when people that's just one example, but when people tell me that they've hit their goals or they're feeling amazing about themselves, they're more confident and happier, it's like that lights a fire in me and just makes me want to do more. Like, literally, I grab that and I'm like, and now how can I do more? Like, how can I do another program? How can I help you? How can I, so I guess, it's just coming straight from that, you know, when someone feels good, I feel good. Also, it's a really rewarding thing being a coach and even having a small part of it. Some of our clients I've never met. Yeah. You know, because it's online, but we connect via WeChat,
you know,
good old WeChat, Facebook, you know, those kind of things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I was thinking also with the, you know, inspiring everyone, you know, to go forward and such, and you have so many things going on, and I sometimes see, you know, you're posting, like you said, the articles, the videos, you know, everything you're doing. I sometimes think, like, do you have more than 24 hours in a day?
No, I don't, unfortunately. I kind of wish I did. I think everyone does. It is interesting. Like, just this morning I was like, oh man, we gotta do this and this and this and this, and then I was like, bah! And I was, you know what I did? I went to the gym to clear my head. I was like, okay, I'll come back in the afternoon. It's fine. There are so many projects I'm doing, but I don't even know how to slow down. Like, I just really, really want to share.
It is you.
Yeah, and then, you know, like, I'm, you know, posting about our family stuff too, you know, because I want, you know, our business is like a family business. All of the kids work in the business.
Wow,
you're allowed to make your kids work, right? That's
I think so.
They're over 15, I swear. No, they help with, like, editing videos and all this, you know, like, so the heart of our family and our business is all, you know, it's all encompassing. So now that I've gotten over the fear of posting and sharing part of my life, and that it's not promotion, you know, like in that sense, it's just sharing the love of what I do. Now I'm just sharing more and more and more. And I also feel like, and this would be good for you too, the more you share online, the more you're seen, and the more your brand is recognized.
Definitely.
And that's a good thing, you know, when people in other cities around China hear of K2Fit, they're like, oh, I've heard of it, but I've never done it before. You know, like that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really, you know, so I'm posting constantly, and if you have turned off your notifications, I'm sorry, because I do post a lot. They're like, delete.
No, I don't think it's too much. Like, of course, you know, I'm also a person that I have a few thousand people on my WeChat, so I get a lot of, you know, moments anyway.
Yes.
But I think for you, you know, it's because you have your, you know, K2Fit things, but you have your like family stuff, you know, daughter graduating, you know, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, all the things you're doing, it's like, you know, all these big projects coming up, and you have a really big event coming up soon, right?
Yes, yeah.
July 11th?
July 11th is our helipad charity event, and it's all proceeds go to underprivileged children battling cancer. And this is like my favorite and I don't know, I guess most important event to me. I mean, of course, my business stuff is of course very, very important, but this is my baby. This is my project that I want to like raise as much money as possible to give back and pay it forward in a way. You know, I don't know if you know, but you know, I went through my own cancer battle, and at that time, you know, the medical bills were enormous, and I didn't have full coverage. So it was very hard, but I wanted to stay in China. I wanted to stay with my family. And the community around Guangzhou, Zhuhai, like Shanghai, like around China and the world banded together and raised a ton of money for me, which I'm forever... Sorry, am I allowed to swear on you? I'm forever thankful for it. So doing the helipad allows me that chance to do something amazing through fitness at the same time. So we get to have a fun time. We get to do fitness, hang out. It's on the helipad of the Crown Plaza, which is like, you know, views of the city. So it's like a super cool event. Everyone has a great time, and everybody can walk away and be like, we just did something amazing for these kids. And it just, super
definitely cool. You know, each time, you know, seeing, you know, these, you know, pictures and videos you'll be posting, you know, this event, and the energy that everyone has, you know, that passion for, you know, not only the fitness and health, but also helping other people as well.
Yeah.
And I really feel like one good thing about, you know, Guangzhou as well is you know, it's an amazing community.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite like, Guangzhou is a big city, but the community is still quite close-knit.
Super tight.
Small,
it's really awesome. I really actually quite like it because it feels like a small town within 16 million people or whatever it is.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Coach Sara, for coming on the Guangzhou Expat studio today. Thank you.
Very, very welcome. Thank you so much for having me. Really had a good time.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you next week at the next video. Okay, bye-bye.
See ya.